So we're doing something a bit different today. We're doing a grocery haul. I asked a bunch of you if you wanted to see more kind of food content and that kind of thing, and you guys said yes, absolutely. So today is going to be a healthy eating / low calorie grocery haul. My shopping has just arrived from Tesco's. It's really good now as well with Tesco's because you can select to have it not come in bags, so it doesn't come in plastic bags. Although I'm aware that there is plastic packaging on a fair few things, but we're all trying to do what we can. And I will have to do disclaimers when I'm doing these videos by saying that, you know, what I consider to be healthy and low calorie might not be what you consider. I'm trying to stick to 1,200 calories, and I have specific ways that I like to eat, specific things. I'm not the most, I'm not the pickiest eater, but I'm not the most not picky eater either, if that makes sense. If you can hear noise, by the way, sorry, that's my washing machine in the background. But yeah, so I'm going to show you what I've got firstly. It was more expensive than I was expecting it to be, but I think it's because I actually haven't done a food shop for both of us in a couple of weeks, because I've been doing the shake thing, and we've just been picking up little bits and bobs, kind of, you know, like a tenner a week kind of thing, top up stuff and using stuff that we had, not for any particular reason, it's just kind of how it happened. So there's that, and pool stuff that's not kind of the healthiest I've put away. If you want me to keep that in and show you next time, I will happily. It was things like ice cream and pizza and meat, obviously, because I don't eat meat. Right, so let's get started. Over here we have some fresh strawberries and a big thing of fresh raspberries, which actually go off tomorrow, which I think is really, really shitty of Tesco's to have done that, but whatever. That's the danger when you do it online, but it's just so much more convenient. So yeah, those are going to be to have on top of cereal in the mornings. Then I've got some skimmed milk. That's another thing, by the way. I'm not vegan. I'm vegetarian. I'm not vegan. I wholeheartedly applaud anybody who is vegan, but if I start to get loads of vegan hate, then, which is what happened last time, I'm going to just stop doing these videos, because you do what you do. I'm not vegan. I have been vegan in the past. It made me feel very ill. So, you know, entirely up to you. That's fine. So some skimmed milk. I only have that for cereal. I'm not crazy about milk. And people say, why don't you have almond milk? Why don't you have thingy milk? Paul's really, really allergic to nuts. So we can't have things like that in the house, because sometimes I'll use like a bit of milk, like if I'm cooking something or something like that, and I don't want to get mixed up and forget. So I think that's just a safer option. Then over here we have some fat-free cottage cheese. I know a lot of people really don't like cottage cheese. I actually really like it. What I do with cottage cheese is, I'll show you in a minute, I'll mix it in with a few other bits, and it's actually really, really nice. So I will mix it with a little bit of sweet corn. So that's just sweet corn there. Some chives, chop some chives up, and a little bit of spring onion. And it's actually really nice, makes a really nice sandwich filler. Put that in like a piece of bread with some cucumber. It's really yum. Right, okay, so cereal wise, I've got some wheat biscuits and some bran flakes. I normally buy Weetabix and I normally buy Kellogg's, but then I was like, these are cheaper and they probably taste the same, so that's fine. That's what I'll have for breakfast. Then I've got some Frylight, the olive oil one, just because I find it really easy to use for different things as well. I cook most of the stuff that I cook that's not just for me. I haven't got any nail polish on, because I need to do it today. Not just for me, just because I find it's very, very convenient. Lighter Than Light mayo, which I have tried before and I really didn't like, but I'm going to give it a go because I love mayonnaise. It is like one of my favourite things in life. In sandwiches, as a dip, I love it. So I'm gonna see how I like this. We'll see. 2 little baby lettuces in the back here. These are for a salad. I should have bought an iceberg to put as a filler in my sandwich. Actually, I didn't think that through really. That would have been a wise choice. I'll do that next time because I like that, just to kind of pad out a sandwich. Some options, hot chocolates, just as a like little 40-calorie drink thing, to see how I like that. I've never actually tried that before. Some mini Baby Bells. I can have these as a snack even though they don't taste like anything, but my thinking was I could maybe have them in a sandwich with like some salads and stuff and see how I get on. But these are really low cal and they're quite good for protein. 2 leeks. We will both eat stuff with leek in it. We love leek in our house. Some broccoli. Again, we both love broccoli. We eat loads of broccoli. Then I've got 2 packets of popcorn here. I only now realised I should have only bought this one, but you know, it was a bit more tricky because I was doing it online. But this is just 3 different kinds of popcorn because they only have 57 calories per packet, and I really like popcorn anyway. And it's like a nice little treat thing to have in the evening was my thinking. And then I've got another one there that's like a sweet and salty one, which is a little bit higher calorie, that's 68, so that's okay. Some chives, like I said, chives is another thing that we use a lot. We just really like them. This butternut squash and sweet potato soup mix, which goes off tomorrow, so I'm going to have to cook that tomorrow, even though I wasn't planning on doing so. But yeah, that's okay. I'll cook that up and I'll get 2 portions of soup out of that. My plan is to try and stick to soup in the evenings because I'm so busy and it's just easy to kind of make it once and then heat it up. I do make my own soup, but at the moment I'm just so busy that I don't want to. And also I'm wanting to kind of really track calories and be a bit strict about it at the moment. So we'll see. Then I've got just this little packet of Monge 2. I thought these would be good just as a little snack to just shove in my bag when I go to work, or if we're like between meetings and stuff to snack on, because I really like them. And they're from Kenya. Some Tetley green tea with lemon. This is my fave. Paul drinks this as well. Some wholemeal pittas. These are only 145 calories per pitta, and they're just really nice with various fillings. Some of these Fibre One salted caramel things, which I haven't tried before, and I opened the packet to see how big they were, and I was a little bit surprised at how tiny they were, because it's like 90 calories per one, and you're like, wow, great, you have 2 bites and it's gone. You might as well have a biscuit that's like 50 calories and you'd enjoy it more. So I don't know if I'll buy those anymore. I haven't eaten one, but my thinking was in the afternoon when I'm having like a cup of green tea and I want just like a biscuit eating, that would be a good option. But I might just, like, rich tea biscuits are not very high calorie, I might just have one of them, but we'll see. Some sweet corn, some minestrone soup, which you'll get 2 portions out of, and I just thought I'll see how I like that. I do also have, but I don't think we've, oh, they're over there, I'll have to show you those in a minute. I've got a packet of baked beans and a packet of tomato soup, which are kind of staples in our house. We do eat them a lot. I know that the soup's probably quite high in salt and blah 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 blah, but it's low calorie and it fills you up, and sometimes when you just are in a hurry, that's okay. 2 cucumbers, love cucumber, I eat loads of cucumber. 2 of these Warburton's thin things, the brown ones, I really like these and they freeze really well. 2, and they make nice toast. This is my favourite feta cheese. Basically, in Israel, feta cheese is so delicious. It's completely different to what you can get here. It doesn't kind of have that weird taste that it sometimes can here. This is the closest thing I found. They do a lower fat version, which I have bought, but it doesn't taste anything remotely the same, which I'm slightly confused by, because in Israel, I used to always buy the low fat version and it did taste the same and it was really nice. The low fat version of this tastes gross. It doesn't taste like anything, but this is really delicious in salads on its own as a little side nibbly thing, and it's not the most low calorie, but if you kind of portion it out, it's okay. And I'm gonna just start kind of weighing things and doing it with scales like that, because I think it's just easier. Packet of red peppers, good for snacks, good in sandwiches. I like them in salads. 2 of these pop snacks. They're basically Tesco's version of pop chips, which I like. But the only thing is when you actually realise that, like, they're not as low calorie as you think. Like, they are, but compared to crisps, but they're still, you know, 23 grams is a serving, which you get like basically 100 calories for 23 grams. I don't know how big a serving 23 grams is. I'll have to measure that, but my thinking was if I'm dying for some crisps, that's what I'll have, because we know that I love crisps. 2 spring onions, we use those a lot for lots of different things that we have. 3 regular red onions, because again, we use onion a lot. Some apples for me to snack on. I did buy some green apples, which I usually like, but the other week I wasn't particularly enjoying those, so I like these ones better. Some eggs. I don't eat tons of egg. I'm a bit funny about egg, but I'm going to try and get into eating a little bit more omelettes and scrambled egg on toast and that kind of thing as a lunch when I'm home. So we'll see how I get on with that. A big thing of light Philadelphia, because good for snacks, that kind of thing. big thing of carrots, because I like to snack on carrots. I like sort of like carrots and dip, that kind of thing. So I bought a big thing of those, and they're so cheap, carrots as well. My plan was today to chop them all up and kind of put them in a little Tupperware thing, but I don't have enough of those Tupperware things, and I ordered some that were supposed to arrive yesterday and didn't, so we'll see. And then last but not least, I bought some of these, which I know people are funny about. Oh, you're vegetarian, gelatin. I'm not that strict in terms of that kind of thing. I just don't eat meat and I don't eat fish. If there's other things, like, I try not to, but it's not, it doesn't kind of, it's more just a meat thing that really grosses me out. Not that I think that gelatin is like delicious and lovely, but anyway, I thought I'd try these because they're 10 calories a pot, and like, they're massive, aren't they? I thought these sounded quite nice. So one of these in the fridge, it's really cold, I think that'll be yummy. And then some of these chocolate mousses, which I think something went wrong with these, because I meant to buy the light ones, and my order says the light ones, and these weren't substitutes. I think someone's just given me the wrong one. But the ones I picked were like 70 calories per one. These are 109, which is a little bit annoying. But what I do with these is I pop them in the freezer, and then it's like eating ice cream, and it lasts for ages, and it's a nice treat at night if you want something not too bad. So yeah, that's everything. And then, like I said, over here we have got a bunch of sparkling water. I drink loads of sparkling water, I love it. And some baked beans and some tomato soup. So that's everything for my grocery haul. Let me know if you enjoyed this and if you want to see more of them, because I will very happily do more for you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.